bless his business. Let him prosper. He was like, can I take your friend out for coffee? Hey guys, welcome to this video. So this is a story time about the time that I was an idiot in love. So it's my Mumu story. If you know the person that I'm talking about, please do not go in the comments and write that, oh, I know them, it is so and so, because I personally have not mentioned them. This is my experience and that is what I'm sharing. They also have their own experience, you know. Let's start with how we met. So we were at a place where we would see each other regularly. Let's just say that. This guy used to just like, flirt with me whenever we meet on the corridors and blah blah blah. He used to flirt with me a lot. And then one day he chased me down the stairs, literally chased me down and handed me his business card. He was like, Linda, I know you will never even give me a chance, but one day if you're up for it, if you are willing, if you feel like you're okay with me taking you out on a date, like, here is my number. That is how I got his number, because I just used to see him around. So from there, fast forward, Mimi Aki Kitambo, I had a certain level of confidence and I don't care attitude. I don't know why I lost it. I was naive, but I don't care at the same time. I don't know how I can explain that. Let me give you an example. For example, there's a time this guy met me, talked to me, blah, 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 and then asked for my name and my number. And then as he was leaving, he was like, but you haven't even asked me for your name. And I was like, but I'm not interested in your name. And you know, I was thinking it, and I just said. And then he was like, you're so rude. But to me, it was true. I was not interested. You're the one who asked me my name. Maybe I didn't have an interest in knowing your name. So that is how I was. Yes, I was a people pleaser, yes, for the people that I loved. But if you are not in that circle, I really didn't care much about pleasing you or whatever. So after that, we just continued seeing each other. I never called him. Hi, Linda, if you are catering me, if you want to date me, don't make the mistake of ever giving me your number thinking that I will call you. On this planet, it has never happened. Hi, you remember it is the girl that we met there and you gave me your number? Never. If you don't call me, that's it. So he never called, but we used to still see each other, on the corridors, wherever it is we were both hanging out. So when I knew him, he was still employed. Then he opened his own company. And I was like, since we used to see each other and talk, hi, so I was like, he's like a friend, because we've been maybe working on some things together. There were some work things we were doing together. My company and where he was employed. So I was like, let me just check him out. Since he has opened his own company and just nearby, let me just pass by and check him out. It was actually in the same building that I was doing my own things. So I just passed by and went and checked it out. I was proud of him. Like, why wouldn't you be proud of someone who is taking that step of starting their own business? I was so proud of him. We talked a while, and then he started opening up to me about his problems with his ex. How much the ex had put him through. How much he loved her. And then she did this, and we'll do this, and we'll do this. Guys, that's a tactic men use. So for me, it felt like, oh my God, he's being vulnerable with me. Opening up to me. That is where my connection with him started. That's why I started like feeling some kind of, attraction and liking him. But I still didn't give him a chance. So one day even I think I was passing, and then he just grabbed me and sat me down and he started talking about, oh, I'm trying to tell you I like you, I want you in my life, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And he also added, so you think I just want to play with you? So I thought, this guy is serious about me. He looked like he was getting emotional. So in my head, that time I really didn't care. And now when you don't care, I think that's the best time. When you don't care, then you can just do what you want. But once you start caring, then you're all about pleasing that person. So me in my head I was like, so does he want to cry? So actually that is what was going on. What? Mumu was bringing me closer slowly by slowly so that I will be in his position where I'm the one who cares that much. So we continued chatting, whatever, seeing each other, hey. I remember the first time that we had something, like he came by, keeping me company, after, because he had started his own office, so he was now the boss. So he would come keep me company at my workplace. We chat, and then one day, as I was looking the office, making out session, kidogo nikashikia kwa wall, kwa stair, we made out, kissing and everything, and it was fire. I'm telling you, kulikuwa kuna waka hivi. So that is how the romantic part started, After he started his office, I was still employed. But I would still encourage him, encouraging your man. At this point, for me, I know he's my man. See, he's been saying he wants me. Now we are making out. Now we are chatting sometimes. So I will support him. The best like words of affirmation. I'll be telling him like he's going to do it because he's talented. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Those things that you do when you like a man. You're trying to like, Yeah. So I was doing all these things, and then he told me that he had ordered his first machine from China. Celebration, girl. I was happy for him. I was like, yeah, you're going to do more. So I'm telling you, tumeshika, the romantical on. At this point, now that I am aware of what's going on, at that time I was very naive. I didn't know how the world works. I didn't know there was even something called friends with benefits. Now that I'm aware, I can see that was a friends with benefits situation. But at that point, Linda knew that that's my man. I was not dating anyone else. I was not entertaining anyone else because I had a man. That was my boyfriend. And he had not said that, let's be friends with benefits. No. But at the same time, he had not said, can you be my girlfriend? No. But at the same time, when he was catering me, he kept saying he wants me in his life. He's serious about me. Yada, yada, yada. So what was I supposed to think? Me, I knew we were dating. Him, he knew he was not dating. We were not dating. So you see, there's a problem already because we are not on the same page. So me knowing that I have my man and I want to support my man, Linda started praying for her man. I would get from work, because that work I used to work even on Saturdays. So I would get off on Friday. I would go to JCC karibu na Ngara hiyo area. They used to have keshas on Friday. I don't know if they still do. I'm an SDA. But now on Saturday I was supposed to be working in this new job, and that was like a condition, I couldn't do anything about it. The only option was to now leave the job, and I needed the job. So on Friday evening I would go to JCC for kesha, praying overnight. I'm telling you. So that Saturday morning I just go back to work instead of going back home. Guess who I was praying for? Pain me so much. I feel like I need to go back and rewind and not do those things. I was praying for the son of my fellow man. Instead of praying for myself, maybe I would have been rich by now. Who knows? I would pray, and if you've been there at the JCC prayers and it is prayer and crying and seriously, I was like, God, please bless him. Not bless him so that we can be together. As in bless his business. Let him prosper. I have suffered in this world for someone else. Yes, I was praying for myself a little bit too, but most of my prayers were focused on him. I remember there was a time I had quit my job at that place now, and I even contemplated going to be his secretary for free. So that because my man is building, he can't afford to spend money on these other things. I thought of it, but no. So I will just pass by and maybe help whatever I can. Do small things to not really like an employed person. So trouble started when sometimes he would come to me and be like, you know what, me, I'm now scared of women because of what my ex put me through. I'm really scared to love. And then Linda, the idiot of the year, would be like, no, not all women are the same. I am different. Let me drink. Mumu, let them call me Mumu. I will not do that to you. I will never do that to you. So we'll be good. And then he comes back again. Oh, Linda, you are such a good girl. No, me, I've been heartbroken, so I'm a bad boy. I'm not the guy for you. I wish someone will tell me that right now. I'll be like, adios, take care, bye. Yes. But then I was like, no, it's only because you've been hurt. I understand you. It will take time to heal. And me, I'm not going to hurt you.
Your love makes me happy, Mumu.
So the fact that he knew we were friends with benefits, in his eyes, he was entertaining other women. Do you know, if you know your man, you know what your man likes. Like, sometimes I will see him like, amezuba, amefuata. For some women, like he really loved the big bam bam, nyash. And that time I didn't have nyash. Even if, right now, if I want to flaunt my nyash, please just allow me. I have suffered. I've suffered. There was a day, and in the spirit of joking, now with his employees. Okay, I don't know this story, I'm jumping it, but a lot of things happened at the same time. I don't know which one to put first. But here he got to a point where now he ordered another machine, which was now millions of dollars. I was like, hey, Jesus has done it. Oh. Continue to do it for the Lord. Continue to pray harder. So he got to that point where he had employees, So we were cool. I want to be cool with my man's employees. I was cool with his employees. I would come there, tuna hang kidogo, tunapiga story. So one time as we were hanging with his employees, I don't know what happened, and then he just like, it was an insult, but he was camouflaged as a joke. Like, ha 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 ha, I've never seen a Luo without an ass. If you're not from Kenya, in Kenya, Luos, that's a tribe where almost everyone, a lot of the girls there have big nyash, bam bam for days. And I didn't have bam bam. No, I was not as a flat TV, but it was not, I was slim. My body has changed so many times, but that period I was slim and I didn't have nyash. So imagine he told me in front of his workers that he's never seen a Luo with no nyash. I felt embarrassed, by the way, but I didn't want to show that I was embarrassed. I didn't want to cry, so I also gave him a comeback because he was not a Luo. So he mentioned his tribe, and I was like, I've also never seen someone from this tribe who is like, mentioned his height. So let's say you've never seen maybe a Kalenjin who is this short, or maybe a whatever who is this tall. I mentioned his tribe and his height. Yeah. And then you all laughed. Silikuwa jokes. That was very unhealthy thing. I don't know if that call it an entanglement relationship, situationship. The ship that it was unhealthy. I got close to his sister. Before we started dating, I used to see his sister a lot and we used to talk kidogo. But now that was my sister-in-law, in my eyes. Remember, you're not dating in his eyes, but in my eyes. So I got close to the sister-in-law. You are cool. I got close to the uncle. You are cool. His employees, you are cool. I will go there sometimes in the evening to a job. People have finished their work and they want to close, and we used to pray. Pray before like leaving the office, and we'll just like be there and pray together. All of us, just the employees plus him. Sometimes I would even lead the prayer. Praying at my man's office with his people. People do not know. So this guy, I'm just going to call him the love of my life. I can't just keep saying this guy, and I can't say his name. So the love of my life continued doing this up, down. One day he comes to me. If you're done, I can talk to. He opens up to me about what he's going through, whether any challenges of business, whether what he opens up to me. I'm just like, yeah, my man, everything's going to be okay. And I'm happy. I'm like, we are together in this. We are together in this. I'm here. And then another day, I'm not the man for you. You're a good girl. You need a better man than me. And I'm like, what's going on? And then the next time he comes, we're so happy and we're romantic and making out. He's telling me about his things. And I'm like, oh my God. And then next time, so that is how I lived. My friends tried to talk to me. Okay. Was I listening? Could I listen? The love of my life. What are you telling me about the love of my life? So Also, there's one particular friend. Mary, cheers. Mary will tell me, but he's not your boyfriend. And I'll get angry. But what do you mean? But he's my boyfriend. No, he's my boyfriend. All this time I'm not entertaining anyone and we're just close with these people. He's my boyfriend. Me, that's what I know. They tried. There are just instances that I remember that I was like, how did I even accept such treatment? Like, what the hell was that? Because now I had resigned from my job at that time, not here recently, long time ago. So my schedule was flexible because I was doing my own jobs. I would just go market my job and then get the jobs and do them. So one day after work, we went back to his place. I'm telling you, even we were walking on the streets, you should have seen us. He had this thing that I liked. Whenever we would step out, like we are going out, we just go out, he puts his hand like this. So I can't demonstrate. I put my hands here now. Here, so I put my hands here. So he's walking with me like this in town. Linda with her man. And I'm like, yeah, that's how we used to work. And I used to love that. And this guy used to treat his employees like gold. More than even me. Hey, I'm telling you, if you're working together, maybe you're living together. If the employee just looks at the shoe, we're like, you want that shoe? You want that shoe? How many shoes do you want? He would buy. And people would be like, oh my God, he's so generous. Because sometimes he'll come and just buy lunch for everyone. Have you ever been with those kind of people who they are good to everyone else except you? Like everyone will be like, oh my God, he's so generous. He's so generous. Maybe that was not happening to me. It was happening to other people. But you can't tell people when they are praising him. You're like, no, he's not, no, you just keep quiet. And especially because I was a nice girl. I wanted to make it clear that this guy never helped me with anything, never paid any of my bills, even though he was doing extremely well. Whenever I was in trouble, he would just tell me that, oh, he doesn't have money to help me, but I would see him spending on other people. Don't be a nice guy. Nice girls finish last. So as I was saying, this day we went to his place, spent the night there. So we were supposed to come to town also. Now he woke up. He used to leave the house at 5 or 5:30. Wakes me up. You need to go because I'm leaving for the office. And I'm like, but I don't have anywhere to be at this point because I'm self-employed. I'm going to come to your place of work later. So see, I'll just wake up at 7 or 8. I shower, prepare, and then I come and I'll give you the keys. No, you just have to go because the caretaker will have issues with you. He will bring problems. Why would the caretaker bring problems if you have a visitor in your own house that you're paying for? By that time I was so nice. I felt bad, but I didn't want to say anything because I wanted to be good. I didn't want to offend him. I didn't want to make him angry. So I just got ready and we prepared, and then by 6 a.m. I was in town. And then I'm like, now what am I doing in town at 6 a.m.? So I just went home. Yet I'd planned that maybe if I were there around 8 or 9, I would continue marketing my business and whatever, and then go home later. So I just went home. So those are some of those incidents that used to happen. The time we went to his place, we were in a certain group of people together. So this event was happening at his place. So this is where my friends realized that I'm an idiot. Let's say his place is at Ngong Road and I'm at Thika Road. I called a friend of mine panicking. There was a girl that he had started being very, closey with. Yeah, he had women. That girl was also in the group. And then when we said that we are going to meet at that guy's place, the girl said that we'll find her there. Hey! I almost died. Who? I said that's not happening. That's not happening. Panicked, called my best friend. I was like, you know what? So we're supposed to go there tomorrow, but this girl is going to be there before. What do you think they're going to be doing? I cannot imagine them there hours or minutes before us, and then they have all the time to do what? So while complaining to my friend, I asked her if she knew anyone who lived along that area, who could host me. So I would go there the previous evening, sleep at that person's place, the person who is hosting me, not my man. Sleep at that person's place so that in the morning I'll be the first at my man's place and not the other girl. It's like I ask you, like, guy, do you have anyone, a friend, do you know anyone who lives along Gong Road who can host me? Imagine someone who doesn't know me. So that yeah, it was competition, compare. Hey, my friend laughed, and then she realized I was serious. I was serious. I didn't say anything weird with my suggestion. And then she was like, Linda, wait, you're serious? I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. The girl is going to be there before me. That cannot happen. That's when my friend knew that Linda is lost in the land of idiots. Linda is gone. She's no longer with us here, sane, normal people. So she was like, Linda, that's crazy. And I'm like, but is it? Like, no, you have to do what you have to do. Bottom line is, I didn't get anyone who could host me in that area. I didn't know anyone. So we went there. I got there as early as I could. As early as possible without arousing suspicion that it was too early. So I was getting there early so I could, catch the other girl. And I'm telling you, at this point, let me say something. I'm sure this guy does not know any of these. Because the one thing about me, I don't know, it's not even intentional. I don't normally show a guy that I'm panicking because of you. Oh my God. I don't know how to explain it. But he didn't know the level to which this thing was making me freak out. He didn't know the level to which I was going to over and above to like please him. I know people who know us both, or at this point you know who I'm talking about, but do not dare say in the comments. So we went there, other people came. This girl was making statements that were just like piercing my heart. She was wearing his socks. She would say things like, oh my God, we've run out of stew water on the fridge. And I'm like, what's going on? Why does she know everything that's happening in this house? She knows what's there, what's not there. I became stressed, really stressed. So we did our event. Our event ended. Some people were supposed to leave. A lot of us were supposed to leave. I was supposed to leave. And then the love of my life offered that some people can stay, because it was at night and they can leave the next day. I was to leave until I realized that the girl is staying. And I was like, I'm not going anywhere. Nowhere. Okay, ujinga, idiocy of the highest degree. I said I'm not going anywhere. Sleeping, even me, I'm sleeping. Here. And then on that night that we slept, actually this girl knew where everything was. I really didn't want to face the fact that there was something going on. So even before we slept, the ex came with the child. She brought the child. Remember, she dropped the child. I think she dropped the child. I can't remember whether she dropped the child or she came with the child. But I knew her. Who is Linda? Linda took the baby they had those to playground things in the compound. They took the baby and they swing. By that time I didn't have a baby. Me, I was single. This is my single girl stories, shenanigans, idiocy. I took this child to the swing. Now we are bonding with the child. I want the child to like me too. No. So we did all these things, and then they left, and some of his relatives also came. So this other girl, now my co-wife, I suppose, is the one who was now doing everything. She knew where everything was. Let me get you guys the mattresses so we can sleep here and sleep here. And I was just like, well, before we go to the sleeping point, let me tell you, people ate. And some people are chilling in the living room. Why did Linda, the nice girl, idiot Linda, decide that first she's going to wash the dishes? And there are many. I'm going to wash the dishes at my man's house. Now I want him to see that I can take good care of him. Wife material, dear. Wife material. Oh my God. I washed dishes. That sleeping time really stressed me out because there were comments that this lady was saying that they were just... She got some old mattress. I knew that mattress because this was also my man's, according to me. I knew this mattress, I'd seen it, so he had changed his bed, and she brought it out, and she was like, oh my god, this mattress, it has so many memories. If I didn't die that day, I will live long on this planet. It is not yet my time. Let me sleep. It was a long night, man. It was a long night. But anyway, we all slept in this bedroom. Thank God. They did not do the sneaking. Okay, maybe they did. Who knows me? I don't know. To the best of my knowledge, they did not do the sneaking. We just slept. And that day passed. Imagine those were the shenanigans. My friends tried to talk to me. Linda, leave this guy. No! He just needs love. It's his ex who messed him up. And I love him. No. And he likes me. So we continued that. Sometimes I would see him with women, but I didn't have like proof that they were doing something. And I also didn't want to ask. And I was scared of upsetting him. Okay, Jesus Christ. So there's another time that this guy made a move on my bestie. And it's not those kinds of bestie that people were saying that they are the ones who pursue your men or whatever. No, it was my man. You know the things that your man can do and the things that he cannot do. And I knew that day that it happened because we were at his office. My friend had come to visit me. I don't know why I can't talk well. We were at his office. My friend had come to visit me. And then there's a way he was just behaving. And she had nyash. And he liked nyash. And there's a way he was just behaving. There's a way a man is just behaving like, It was I don't know, I left to go where, just picking my calls, coming back, blah, blah. So we went home with my bestie. And I just saw she was very uncomfortable. She was trying to, she was quiet. She was thinking, she was like, and this is a girl I've known for years. I've also known this one. So I know each person's character. So she was debating whether to tell me, whether not to tell me, whether to tell me. And then she was just like, Linda, I need to tell you something. And then I told her, so and so made a move on you, I passed out to you. And she was shocked, like, oh my god, how did you know? Like, did you see? I was like, I just knew. I don't know, I just knew those things that you just knew. I just knew the vibe. So I was just like, just tell me exactly what happened. So she explained what happened, and according to the way she explained, according to the words that she said he told him, that's the way he talks. That's what he says even to me. So I knew that he really did make a pass at her. So I confronted him actually. The next day I saw him, I was like, yeah, you made a pass at my friend. That is very disrespectful. And then he was like, no, your friend took it the wrong way. I was just joking. She's not even my type. Hello? She's exactly your type. What do you mean? What do you mean by she's not your type? She's not even my type. I was just joking. I was like, you go joke away from my friends. People around me. That's like disrespectful. But who's Linda again? When he comes back and, Linda, you're the one I can talk to. Linda. And then again, Linda, you're so good, you're too good, you're such a nice guy. So we continued that whole unhealthy thing. At the time, he did something else again. Not this time we had broken up, but I remember I told you that we were still in that same group, whatever. So at that place, people were coming to my place. And when people came to my place, my friend, who was also my neighbor, came to say hi to the visitors, of course. When she came, I just saw his behavior change. And then he was like, can I take your friend out for coffee? And I'm like, what do you mean? I just want to take her out for coffee. I'm like, why? Even though we are not together, we just like broken up. I'm going to tell you now how we now broke up. But I'm like, even though we are still not together, but this is disrespectful. And then he was like, don't you know that we mentioned their tribe? Don't you know that we from this tribe, we are polygamous. We can marry many women. Why are you like scared? Why are you like anxious? We can marry many women. Meaning he can marry me and also marry others. Why should I worry? I wanted to clarify why I felt that was wrong. Imagine my friend knew about this ex of mine who I was very crazy about and had just broken up with. And so she was eager to come and see who this guy was. And then coming and then the guy is behaving like that. It makes you feel even disrespected and embarrassed. Like your man, your ex is just going after your friends. I would prefer if you would have gone after other women, but not my friends. And then kept referring to marrying me and marrying other people. And it was just disrespectful to me. So I told him, you're going to go from your place, which is far, far away. Come, pass my door. Come pick my neighbor and go take her on a date. So yes, we had already like broken up by that time. But for me, I still found it disrespectful. Because this is someone that you met through me. You know? It's not like we're just general friends or whatever. You met that person through me. The person came to say hi to you guys as my friend. You know? So let me tell you what killed this whole thing. The last straw that broke whatever, the last day that now I was just like, Linda, I'm out. I'm done. So this day, the love of my life decided to visit me at my place. He had never come here because me, I don't like that thing of a man coming to your place. I don't know. I just don't like it. I prefer going to his place and I'll meet somewhere. So this was the first guy that was coming to my place. And remember, he was the love of my life. How could I say no? I was like, love of my life is coming. Hey, I went and prepared food, bought food with my own money. Hey, I bought kienyeji mboga, the traditional greens. I bought beef. I bought fruits. Guys, nilipika ugali, meiva, and nyama nyingi, thick supu. Hey, na kienyeji. Wife material is who? Traditional greens material is who? And then I finish it off with fruits. What are you telling me? The love of my life is coming. Hey, treated this guy came, ate whatever, I'm enjoy food, enjoy Mimi. The next day came, akatoka. Siana mzindi, whatever. I'm so happy, glad you are able to bond, glad you're able to come to my place. Boo! That time he didn't come with his car, so he was boarding the public. So as Boo is going to the public place to board the matatu, as we are reaching there, he starts again, you know, Linda, you're such a nice girl. I don't deserve you. When did you realize again? Why? Why didn't you tell me yesterday? Why didn't you tell me before you ate my food and my fruits and me and... and left as he came. Aliingia mkono mtupu, no shopping, no money, left, no shopping, no money. So the expense was on me. I'm the one who invested the most. I'm the one who bought everything for him, entertained him in my own house. You know, at this point, my friends had told me, Linda, you are not ready to stop suffering. You still want to enjoy suffering. The day that you will be fed up, you are not fed up enough. The day that you will be fed up, no one will get you out of it. You will live on your own. Because they had tried everything. I wasn't listening to who? So for some reason that day it just hit differently. As he was boarding the vehicle, I was like, you know what? I'm done. This is it. I can't keep doing this up and down. I'm done. I am done. I went back to my house, locked myself in for 2 days. I didn't even open the curtains. Curtains for who? You were just like closed. I don't know if I ate. I ate what was in the house, but I didn't leave the house for 2 days. I cried. Of course, he doesn't know this. There's no man who's ever seen me cry. It is weird, but there's no man who's ever seen me cry. I don't cry in front of men. I just don't. I don't know why. I will cry when alone. I cried. I almost died in Lilia for 2 days straight. Nikasema, I am never. If my name is Linda Mary, I will never call this son of a woman again. I was so attached to this guy. I loved him from the bottom of my heart. So I will do this. I will wake up and say, Lord, give me the strength to not call him today. Just today. Just allow me from morning to evening to not text him, to not call, to not check up on him. Just one day. Evening reaches, I'm like, thank you. I went one day without talking to this person. Tomorrow, God, please give me the strength. For today also. That is how I did it. I got over him day by day. Hey. And I'm telling you, I am never going back to being that idiot again. I know even right now someone can still confuse me, but I am not going back to being that idiot. I was so naive. I thought we were dating. Me, I didn't know these things. Me, I thought that because someone wants you and because we seem cool and we are vibing and we are romantic, then we are together. Me, I didn't know how the world worked. Me, I was so naive, you people. I was naive on another level. Me, I don't think I've ever met someone as naive as I was. I have never. But that was my Mumu story. I hope you've learned something, even if it is the red flags. Or maybe you've been entertained, umecheka ukasema huyu demu alikuwa mjinga hivi. Regardless, it doesn't matter. If you had not liked this video up to this point, please like this video. Thank you so much for watching and see you in my next video. Mumu.